69. That's no mark calls there. Never mind, he's out there on the side cars. 101 has the front row position. Colin Tate from Whanganui, a bit of a creep there from Cobb here there on the second row. That's a bit difficult to sort out, but was green off the second row, had a clear road in front of him, but Colin Tate goes into turn one in first position. Is it? No, in fact, that's a Galway there. That'll be 155. Jaden Galway. Oh, magic, mate. We've got Jaden Galway. Had a gearbox failure yesterday. And shot down to the Wairarapa, pulled the gearbox out of his old man's road bike, I think, and come back, and it's paid dividends. He's out in the front at the moment, so you'll see two Galways out there. I would think, actually, I think I saw the other one, Terry, coming into the pit. So after Terry doing a lot of hard work to put that bike together, I think he come into pit lane and had a little bit of an issue there. So right now it is Jaden Galway there. You'll actually probably see Terry will park his bike up and run over there and watch this race because he's quite keen on his boys' racing, and they do very, very well. He's got Jamie is off and around, but look at the lead he's got at the moment over Cobb here, about 120 metres. We're going to go back. Who's that in third place? Is that Paul Arnott there? I'm going to go and have a look on the screen. It's sometimes available, sometimes not. Depends on the track, so you've got to discipline yourself and to go and have a look. And great to have, yeah, it is Paul Arnott. You great to have some static cameras down the back straight, and with the great, well-presented numbers that most of the classic bikes have got, it's a commentator's dream. I can now read down the back straight 155, then it is 191, 101, and a 185. So 185 is indeed Johnny Stevens there, 140. In about fifth place, Paul Arnott. 215, that's Rod Dunshay. 354, 210, and 238. That's down the back straight, but already a substantial lead there in the pre-63 Open, Modified, and Classic 70s bike class, Group 5 of 7 groups. So it's so early in the morning, we're almost halfway through the racing, and that is because we've got 3 sessions in yesterday. So those lead bike, the lead bike's already coming out of turn 2. Through into turn 3, we go back to the second spot there. Oh, look at this on the Ctas, a massive battle between 101 and 191. I looked over there and I thought it was just one bike there. I thought, oh, well, that race has disappeared, but it wasn't. And I looked at the screen, you could actually see close up too, and right in behind them in third place, fourth place, sorry, Johnny Stevens. You could just about throw a blanket over those 3 bikes, and they're coming in and now out of the hairpin. So spread out a little bit now. It is Colin Tate on the Norton Dominator from Whanganui, the number 101 there in second spot. So that we'll go back to 140, Paul Arnott. He's got the bright blue bike. Paul Arnott, I think, doing sidecars as well. Come down from Gizzy for this, Gisborne. Rod Dunshay on the only 1000cc bike out there, the Mighty Vincent. Eagly chassis, Swiss Fritz Eagly made this chassis some years ago, and I think Rod's had this bike from memory since about 1974, so still a very, very keen man. And I actually slept in his pit last night because he didn't have as much gear as everyone else. I found a bit of room there, stuck my mattress under there, and that's where I skipped. Rob was staying elsewhere in town, so it was nice to catch up with him just briefly this morning. Here we go. Yeah, it's closing between second and first. It is certainly in the first lap, Jaden Galway got away and had quite a healthy lead, but now he's under serious threat from Whanganui's Colin Tate on the 101 machine. In fact, he's dragged the other 2 guys along with him. So is Jaden actually slowing down a bit? What's his best lap time? 1:35.22. Split 1:35.22. I'm not too sure how this timing system works. Sometimes they have the best lap time and the current lap time. But meanwhile, we can see what's happening on the track. 5 bike lengths, if that, between first and second. We go back about 60 bike lengths, maybe 40 bike lengths to Cobb here, and in behind him is 185. Johnny Stevens. A pass coming up at the hairpin. Colin Tate takes the high road there, and Jaden Galway takes the low road, but they match it coming out there. It's all about the drive. You can take the high road and you can get things tighter and get the drive out of that corner, or you can go and brake a little bit later. There it is, there's the pass. Colin Tate pokes his nose in the front, going into Higgins up that centre straight, and makes it stick. Cuts across the front of Jaden Galway there. Nice tidy move, runs up high. But I think Jaden bike is probably just that smidgen quicker down the back there. No, it's Norton versus Norton, and we look at it on Ctas. He's just opening that gap up. We can see it live now. It'll be up to who's got the biggest set of nads on the braking area coming into the Go Media corner. I think they're evenly matched. I'm not going to measure them, but I think they're evenly matched out there. Having a great battle there out for the first, and there's still that battle going on for third and fourth. You can't tell if they've had an energy drink for breakfast, can you? That's right. Change coming up again. No, it is still Colin Tate goes across, takes the white flag. So all the gloves are off. They're fighting out for this last lap here. And the pace is hotted up there as well with Cobb here on 191 and 185 there, somewhere along the line going into Toyota. So here comes another pass there. And Jaden Galway gets back on the inside of Colin Tate there, going out of Toyota and coming into turn 2. So a massive battle out in the front. Let's have a bit of credit for the rest of the riders. It is Colin Tate, Jaden Galway, Cobb here, Johnny Stevens. Then we've got Paul Arnott, Rod Dunshay. Brent Taylor moves ahead of Michael Hamilton. And I think it is Michael Hamilton goes through, does he? Yes, indeed he does. They're still refreshing it. And other people on the track, Bruce Aitken, Paul Swanwick, Andrew Kidd and Paul Register are off the track. That's what's on my timing screen. They're all on lap 2. The white flag is out. We look up the centre straight for the lead and look at that rocket ship Norton Dominator of Colin Tate just closes up that gap substantially. He takes the tight inside line. I don't think he's going to have enough to pass him here, but he's going to be close enough maybe to slipstream Jaden Galway down the back straight. Not quite. Oh, that Norton Dominator's closing up. Here we go. There's been battle all the way through in the wet Manfeild for these two guys and just eats them up and spits them out the back. One big sweeping corner for Colin Tate to take the checkered flag. But here comes Jaden Galway. Closes the gap round that big sweeping corner. They won't be on wet tyres. They'll be on the tyres that are good for wet and dry. So exceptional racing. Here they come along. Colin Tate takes another fine win. But Jaden Galway, good man on the 155 machine for getting your bike back going there and putting on a good healthy race. Cobb here comes through and takes the 9 of money. The podium, the bottom step of the podium, but still a healthy third place there. Fourth place is Johnny Stevens on the 185 Triumph. So Norton, Triumph, here we go, another Norton coming through from Gisborne, Rob North, Chassis Norton, and that's Paul Arnott, and then we've got the mighty Thundering V Twin 215, the Vincent Egley of Rod Dunshay on the 215, I said 215 machine, didn't I? Coming through there, one of the older bikes here, 210, 210, sorry, 210 is it? Where is that bike? Yeah, it is 219, sorry, 219, but hard to see the numbers in the rain. That's Brent Taylor on the Triumph Thunderbird as well. We've had across the start-finish line, Michael Hamilton and Bruce Aitken there. So anyone else still running around the track? Yeah, we've still got a couple of runners around the track. That'll be Kidd, Andrew Kidd, Paul Swanwick and Paul Register. I've got to go and get myself a drink, folks. Where's the bar? And